Disclaimer, this is me from the end, in the beginning of the video, to tell you. I am a professional, but that does not mean I always follow the rules. I don't use box color, but I did this time. So, there that is. Just because I'm a professional does not mean that I know everybody's hair type. This may not work for you, it may work for you. I literally don't know. I don't always follow the rules when doing my own hair. I do what works for me, and that is fine. I don't want your comments talking about me doing things wrong, etc., because I did go to cosmetology school. I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I know when I do things wrong. Okay, just wanted to get that out there. Hi. My hair is different. Wow, it's been a while. But I'm going to take you through all of the steps on how I went from black to this. It's currently really late at night, so I'm going to be doing my extensions and then filming the rest of the morning, but this is it so far. I need to redo this area because I missed a lot of spots because I did this by myself. So that'll probably be fixed by the time I film tomorrow, but here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair up for this. I do my extensions on a trash bag when I color them. I know some people use newspaper, a lot of people do things different ways, but that's just how I've always done mine. My ring light's over here, so probably move it. Behind the scenes, don't you love behind the scenes? Great, okay. How am I even? It's a good question. So take your trash bag, make it big, like this, on the counter. Your extensions, and you color them. Nice. Go. Oh. Side note, I usually would not use box color because I am a professional fucking hairstylist. Today, we're breaking all the rules. We're doing it. And normally I would be reading the instructions, but I just did this on my actual hair, so I'm not completely clueless. I will say, these are a lot thicker than the last time I had VP Fashion extensions, and I am very impressed. Then shaky shake. I think, wow. I'm gonna start at the top and work my way down like I usually do. I use a brush, which I do not have.
Baby, how you doing? I know you're not doing the best, but I'm here, I'll always be here. Tell me if you need me, call me if you're feeling alone, 'cause I'm here, I'm always right here. Tell me that I'm dumb, I love to get numb. I know that I'm young, but I'm still right here. I don't give a fuck, I love who I love, and girl, you're that one, so I'll wait right here.
Goth boy clip.
Baby, how you doing? I know you're not doing the best, but I'm here, I'll always be here. Tell me if you need me and call me if you're feeling alone, 'cause I'm here, I'm always right here. Tell me that I'm dumb, I love to get numb. I know that I'm young, but I'm still right here. I don't give a fuck, I love who I love, and girl, you're that one, so I'll wait right here. Baby, I'm leaving, I'm not taking anything but you. Picture us escaping.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I went from black hair to this, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. I was going to film the process, but it took like 2 days, and it's really easy to explain. So obviously the top is more red, and the bottom it goes down to almost like a blonde orange at the bottom, and it's more bright up here. It's kind of like a ombre effect, kind of. Whatever. I went into this not knowing what I was going to do with my hair, so I just kind of went with it. I didn't know how much it was going to lift or what I was gonna do in general. First, I washed my hair like every day for a month and let it fade as much as possible. It was like a brown. It wasn't black anymore except up here. So I used a box of color oops on my hair, and I know a lot of people say that color oops doesn't work, but it's worked for me every time. You just have to use it correctly. When you use color oops, you do have to follow the instructions like exactly how it says. It got to like a brassy red brown color, and the underlying pigment of the black color that I used. And then I used color oops again, and it got to like a gingery brown, and I figured that it wasn't going to lift anymore after that. So I did what's called a bleach bath soap cap, whatever you want to call it. Bleach in a bowl. I mixed it with 20 developer, and I mixed it together. Then I put in some water and a little bit of shampoo. Put that all over my hair, and then my ends lightened to a super almost white blonde because my hair was white previously, and my roots were still a really dark brassy color. So I went through with 20 volume and a tiny bit of water. It was mostly just straight bleach, and I went through on the darker spots of my roots. I didn't want them to lighten too much because I wanted the top to be darker than the bottom. I actually have a plan for this color, but for this version of my orange hair, I used this box of Faria color. I don't ever use box color because I did go to school, and I know that it's terrible for your hair, but I know people who have used this and had good experiences, and I'm just gonna use this as kind of a base and then go on with some semi-permanent colors later. I'm gonna try out Arctic Fox and some Manic Panic and do some fun things with it, but this is just what we're at for now, and that's what I used. Now I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions that you sent me on Instagram about my hair. A question that I've gotten about 50 times: is your hair damaged from going from black to a lighter color? Honestly, not really. Color oops does not damage my hair at all whenever I use it. I know a lot of people say it's quite drying, and that's the only experience that I've really ever had. I know when to stop, and that's why I didn't lighten my roots anymore. I knew that they would need to be darker. I won't say that my hair was completely unaffected. It does feel a little dry, but you'll have that. You also have to keep in mind that I only had one layer of black color on my hair. I did not use box color, and I had it for 2 months and washed it almost every single day for a month to try to fade it as much as possible. I have relatively short hair. I don't know, a lot of people tell me it's long. My hair is about this long naturally, and a lot of what you see is my extensions. So these obviously look really healthy. They look better than my natural hair, definitely, but my hair is still shiny and it's still soft, so in my opinion it is not terribly damaged. A lot of people are asking what made me choose this color, and honestly it's really close to my natural color. My natural is probably the color of these light ends, if not a little lighter than this, because I'm a natural ginger, and I honestly didn't go into this knowing what I was going to do. I wanted to see what my hair did first and how much color I could get removed, but I knew I wanted to do either orange or blue. How long did the process take? I mean, I did it over a span of 2 days. The first day I just did one color oops treatment, and then I let it be for the rest of the day, and then the next day I did a color oops treatment, a bleach cap, and a like quick run over my roots. The second day took me way longer. I think I spent a total of 10 hours on the second day, but I probably only spent like 1.5 on the first day. Pretty much all the rest of the questions are, did you bleach your hair? And my hair was white before it was black, so a lot of my hair did not have any pigment on it whatsoever before I had black hair. To have black hair, I colored my hair twice, one with a light brown and then with a black, just so it would have a base to grab onto. But since my hair was so light before, it didn't take very well and it faded very quickly. If you did not have white hair before you had black hair, you would probably need to bleach it a lot more than I did. Like I said, I only kept bleach on my ends with soap and water in it for about 20 minutes and it was almost white. So every situation is going to be different and everyone's hair is different as well. My hair just was really cooperative this time around, which is kind of unusual, honestly, but yeah. I hope that I answered all of your questions. That was like the majority of what I was seeing. I just started seeing the same questions over and over and over again, and if I didn't answer them here at the end, I answered them when I was talking about what I did and whenever I was coloring my extensions. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know.